know the where, when, and why to use those. And I feel like Eureka was in that spot where it's like, you get the new toy, you want to play with it, right? So they were doing a whole bunch of stuff uh, and sort of overlooking the solid fundamental that we could have seen. Gengar with a gun versus Joka here, and Jamie off to a strong start with a whiff punish standing medium kick.
Yeah, now, Jamie, interesting character. Definitely still think there's room for this character to grow, despite what some people may say. But Marisa, we all know what Marisa does. She's going to punch you a lot, and it's going to hurt.
Yeah, what I will say, so I played a long set last night against somebody's Jamie, and it's like, man, if you are not prepared to deal with the threatening lows out of this character, if you try to walk back in the wrong spot and Jamie gets a read on when you're going to try to disengage, you're just going to feel like a dummy. And I say this as someone who felt like a dummy for like way too many games. Reversal level 1 super, however, is not going to connect. Gengar looking like the dummy right now, as Joka is going to be able to cash this out, not having to spend any of the bar.
And that's, you're talking about the lows that we're having to deal with, but one thing that's been consistently pointed out to me is the drive rush standing heavy punch, right? It's a multi-hitting move. It's got fairly good frame data, and you can follow up on it on hit. So, like, it's something that you can very easily utilize and get really rewarded for.
Yeah, I think it's funny, right? In the betas, I played Jamie in both of the closed betas, and early on, it felt like you were using either standing strong or standing roundhouse out of drive rush. Once people landed on, okay, Joka's actually closing this one out with the level 3. As much as we're talking about the potential strengths of Jamie here, Joka making quick work out of that one. But what I was going to say is, once Jamie players landed on using that standing fierce out of drive rush, I think his game came alive a little bit more. It added something to his kit. I think the faster startup, the travel speed, the inherent anti-DI-ness. Look at that. We get a nice pickup off of Fierce. And I am getting confirmation. Thank you. Yes, this is DBGen. I figured that it was.
The drinks coming in. Oh, nice whiff punish there coming in from Jamie.
And this is where Jamie's good, right? The second you get to that point, once you get breakdance kicks at level 2, I think that's the first degree where he really comes online. Target combo is good. Breakdance kicks means every knockdown is cycling back into a safe jump that people have to hold. The dive kick connects there as it blows them up for it. No, wanted a check! A little bit late on the low check. I love the attempt, DBGen.
Yeah, because like DBGen knew something was coming. They're like, all right, you're going to wake up with something, and I'm just going to punish it afterwards. But then because of how far-reaching the overhead is there, it still eats up whatever DBGen tried to come up with.
It feels like maybe one of the struggles in this matchup, besides the fact that I do think, okay, DI works out this time for DBGen. We're going to get the pickup right into the level 3. Yes, indeed. It's not going to burn out Joka, but we're going to get a lot back ourselves. We're going to be able to get the life lead. We should get a drink out of it. I imagine this is going to be the drink route.
It's actually the burnout route.
Oh, the burnout route. Okay.
Big fan of that. The drinks are, it's so interesting because you do have to give up so much Oki for them, but here we go. Really nice punish.
Safe jump. Oh, we don't need the safe jump because we're not at the corner. We just go for the double dash. Nice. All right. A round on the board here for DBGen. What I was going to say is it feels like DBGen is maybe not poking with lows as much as I feel like you kind of want to do against Marisa. So it's making dealing with the guard point stance a little bit difficult because he's got more of a counter pokey style and it's getting smoked by guard point stance exactly like that.
I mean, even with that guard point stance working, it worked out because he air juggled, right? So you didn't actually have to deal with the follow-up on it. But yeah, this is what we keep seeing is the drive rush heavy punch standing. And it's so active, and Joka just doesn't seem to have a response to it because they immediately have to block it, and DBGen is just getting a free follow-up.
You know what I loved about that? On that jump in, that jump medium kick hit so deep, and it even caught the back roll. I feel like Joka wasn't prepared to be dealing with a jump in at that spot. Oh no! I wanted to see how the set ended, CFN!
I hate it here. Nothing we can do, chat?
Maybe we'll get to load back in. I'm always excited to see some Jamie play. Hey, shout outs to all you people still repping Jamie out there. I know I think the character is probably gonna get a little bit more. They're definitely better than they seemed to be sort of day one, where everyone's evaluation was like, all right, I think this character really struggles. I think the character is stronger than our initial understanding of them was. Partly because I feel like we've realized that the game can be played a little bit slower than we thought. And so getting that first, maybe even second drink isn't as difficult